Good afternoon, Isaac.
Yes, good afternoon to you, my friend.
So I just want to understand the situation in Uganda currently. President made some stringent announcement yesterday at night. So I just want to understand if it is a lockdown, total lockdown, or what is it exactly, because he didn't mention the name itself.
First of all, it's a lockdown. He didn't say, I'm locking you guys up, yeah, but the measures he put up, if you're intelligent, you will stay home. You know, and he went on and clarified on the type of people that he wants to see moving around. Doctors and all those guys that are what he called essential services, including cleaners, those working in cleaning companies. He stopped cars moving immediately, like last night at 10. Unless you are a doctor or you're media, you're not expected to drive, and that doesn't mean that whether it is during curfew time or not, you're not supposed to drive.
Okay.
And then he announced the curfew starting tomorrow. First April, which he called a wise man's day. He said, "Don't take it to be April Fool's Day. This time it is a wise man's day."
Man's day.
Yeah. So do not move. So anyway, this is the first time these things happening, especially for the born 85. They have never seen a curfew. They don't know what a curfew is. Most people are asking on social media what a curfew is, what they expect to do. Everyone is scared, Everyone is scared, and both scared of the security forces, scared of the unknown. Is government capable of handling it if it goes out of hand? And because of that, people are actually respecting. People are actually working. Most people are actually home, because you do not want to second guess security forces. When a situation where the president, the first 13 measures that he announced, he said, okay, food vendors are allowed to be on the street. They were the first to be beaten by police when they came out.
Thank you, Isaac, for that question. But I understand President Museveni is more concerned about the welfare of Ugandans, given in the wake of this coronavirus pandemic. And from what I understand, all malls have been suspended for 14 good days. How are Ugandans going to survive with this?
No. When they close malls, first of all, there's the welfare of food. Then there are those that work in malls, there are those that work in taxis, and those that, people who are not working, So when what he said yesterday was basically to do the fact that those people who live hand to mouth, security and the local leadership is taking stock of who are these people. So government is going to give them food at the right time. You do not want, again, to announce, I'm going to give food tomorrow, because people will misuse that. So it won't get to the intended recipients. Of course, there are those that really do not need help from government to survive for 14 days. We must be honest with this. But there are so many taxi drivers, there are so many that live hand to mouth that need that help, and it's going to come. But for the food, markets are open, supermarkets are going to be open, only that there are some standard operating procedures. For instance, you do not allow 100 people in the supermarket at once. You must line up. They allow 10 intervals of 10 to go and shop, and during the curfew. So supermarkets are open. People can go and shop on foot. Markets are open, designated markets. Small shops are closed. This is where people go and gang up and have stores and all that. They are closed. By the main points where we can buy food, it's going to be open. Yeah. And the president, as you correctly said, is really the reasons why he didn't wake up and say, I'm locking down everything. It has been gradual. It has been piecemeal, as they watch the reaction of people, as they watch the impact of whatever they're doing. Some of us are bigoted. When they banned taxis, some of us with cars began ferrying people from Kampala to Jinja, and the point of banning taxis and public transport was to prevent mass exodus of people from the city or around the country. But private cars were ferrying people at exorbitant fees. That's why I came and said, okay, you know what, you guys are now turning into taxis yourselves. Don't drive.
This has been a gradual step by step into a lockdown, which was announced yesterday.
Exactly. It has been a
Okay,
gradual
okay.
step
So
into a lockdown.
what impact are these measures likely to have on Uganda largely? Was it the best move by President Museveni?
No, desperate times call for desperate measures. Coronavirus or COVID-19 is like something we've never faced. So there's no best move here. There is the move you make to ensure that everything is right. You get it. And as workers, as businessmen, bankers should really know that there's no best move that Museveni is trying to pull. He's trying to pull the move that helps people to survive the virus. You don't want to have, because the hospitals cannot manage. I mean, I'm told we have 100 ICU beds in Uganda. You know, just imagine if the 100 are taken up by 100 coronavirus patients, and you have 500 more that want the beds. Where are you going to put them? If on average a patient is spending 4 weeks on the bed.
Okay.
So these times don't call for the best move. They call for and that's what Ugandans must understand, and the world should know that let's obey whatever, even if they are the worst. Even if I'm not being told not to drive, let's just keep home and wait out the storm.
All right, Isaac. Thank you very much for getting in touch with me. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much for your time, and good luck, man.